What would make the richest black man in the world right now, Aliko Dangote, break down and cry publicly? We are going to gist about people who found love, people who ran away from love, and also people being salty that their exes are being loved properly. We are also not going to forget this unfortunate incident that took place in cricket.
That's why no Ghanaian can break through in Nigeria. You can only go and preach in their church and leave. If you start your church, they will give you 3 months. Every Nigerian will leave you.
What would you do as a bride if after spending a whopping sum of $20,000, your dream wedding does not take place? Oh well, let's just. Hello everyone, welcome. How's your week? Hope great, because mine was beautiful. Oh well, let's get into the gist right now. Last week, let's start with Angela and Michael. It all started when Angela released a video online that Simon was missing. According to her, he left the house and had not returned. Funny enough, the thing that got people curious about the whole issue is that he allegedly left his passport, his phone, and things that ordinarily he would take with him if he wanted to run away. But he left them. Check out what Angela said.
Johnny Yates and Cody, which is a good family of mine, they drove all night to get here. Michael's been missing since the 23rd. The police are involved. We can't find him. Can you hush, Lucy, please? Johnny, what is... I can't do this, Sean. Cody, I can't do this.
Baby girl.
I can't.
Baby girl.
Can you tell him how to get on the line?
Now, Simon's countrymen, the Nigerians, weren't having it. They said, hold up. This doesn't sound right. Something fishy is going on. And as expected, they started dragging Angela to produce Simon. Simon, sensing what could happen, quickly revealed through someone that he was alive and okay. He, however, revealed that he didn't want Angela to know his exact whereabouts, where he was. Isn't Angela supposed to be his wife? People started asking questions. Well, turns out that what happened is that Angela and Michael got into an argument. Is that new? Is that funny? And according to him, Angela told him to get out of her house and go back to his country. Hello, is this outburst from Angela something new? I mean, if you follow the 90 Days Fiance, you will know Angela was all sorts on the show. She wasn't really pleasant to Michael at all. She had her highs and she had her lows, and baby, when she got into it, she was mad disrespectful to.
I am not going to be the submissive wife that they suggest to Michael that I be.
And you know something else? It ain't none of her business.
She told you what.
And why didn't you speak up and tell her?
I spoke up now. I spoke up now.
I walked up on you telling her I will change. I am who I am, and you take it or leave it.
Will you calm down?
I'm calm.
Will you calm down?
I'm not lowering. You can lie all day in a calm voice, and I can get upset when you make me upset and talk loud, because that's my culture. I don't sit back here and pretend to be who the I'm not. I haven't from day one.
Michael never spoke up for me one damn time and said, no, she's not going to be submissive. We're going to be 50-50. He did not do that. That is not who I want to be married to. I think he needs to get married to his family and let me take my ass right back home to America.
Listen, get your out and go to your mama's.
Don't talk like that.
Do you think you can tell me what to do?
This submissive of a thing is
I'm not doing it. You can't make me, and that's it. You can't make me.
You and I know.
No, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I
do husband and wife 50-50.
Who you are? Do you get me?
Nobody understands.
You and I. Get your hand down from my face.
Stop all this.
Because
You
you
are
get
doing.
your ass with the J.
You to put your hands down.
Make me. Make me.
Put your hands down.
Make me. Make me.
Put your hands down.
Make me.
Ah.
You little boy. Get your clothes out of my house.
Michael. People are saying Michael is calm. I mean, if you watch the show, you could see that from him. He's very, very calm, but does not mean he's a mumu. Does not mean he will continue to take nonsense. I think he had it, and now he does not anything to do with Angela. Now, there is another school of thought that claims Simon played Michael. Oh, I don't know why I keep on calling him Simon. Michael played Angela. According to them, he had everything figured out, from his ass-kissing of Donald Trump on the 90 Days Fiance to the fact that he still stayed with Angela despite her obvious disrespect for him. I mean, let's face it, Nigerian men love two things: money. They love money and their respect. They don't joke with those things at all. See, if you disrespect a Nigerian man over and over again, there are only two reasons why a Nigerian man will still stay with you. One, he loves you, like that kind of love that the person is your soulmate, and he understands that, oh, this your gra attitude is because you are hot, you went through something, and he loves you enough to hold your hand till you heal from it. That is very rare, but that could be it. Or two, you are beneficial to him. Sorry, I hate to admit it. Maybe there's an end game for him, and until he gets that thing, he's going to continue to be a mumu for you. That is it. So people are not really surprised that Michael is actually doing this right now. People claim he always knew he was going to dump Angela. I mean, he got into the US, I think December 23rd, and he left is it February 23rd? That's about roughly 3 months, 2 months thereabouts. You do the calculations. Like I said, people claim he always knew he was going to dump Angela. People are only shocked at how soon he actually dumped her. Now, there is this theory that is going around that Michael will probably get a restraining order against Angela, claiming threat to life, and they'll file for divorce, claiming DV in the hands of Angela. Now, we all know that based on their marriage, Michael is actually eligible for citizenship, as in citizenship by marriage. On a good day, that is how it's supposed to be. Now, we don't really know what will happen. All these are speculations, all these are hearsay. But one thing I do know is that Michael was smart about the whole thing. And it does not help that we all watched the show. You know, we saw how Angela treated him. So he can actually claim DV based on evidence from the show and everything. By the way, I hear Angela is spitting fire, that she's going to make sure ICE comes after him. All those plenty talk. We all know how Angela was. Now, what will happen? What do you think will happen in this whole case? Leave your comments below. Let me hear. Friends and colleagues were at an event tagged Celebration of Professional Excellence, held in honor of the late Herbert Wigwe. As expected, both his friends and people who crossed paths with the late banker came out to share their experience with Herbert Wigwe while he was alive, one of whom is industrialist and the richest black man in the world, Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote, who has been everywhere from sympathizing with the late Wigwe's parents to making sure he does right by him, shocked everyone when he broke down in tears while giving his speech.
Your Excellencies, Your Highnesses, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand here today with a sense of profound loss and feeling of utter helplessness. I feel very, very helpless because I could not prevent the tragedy that befell my friend, my brother, my mentee, and a very, very loyal friend for that matter, Herbert Wigwe, CFR, his beloved wife, Chizoba, and his son, Chizi. Herbert was a visionary role model in fortitude and a perfectionist who gave so much of himself. Is no longer here with us, but his transformative strides are seen all over our economic landscape and even in the heart of social milieu in Nigeria and the rest of the world. Many people, including his family members, friends, and associates, church brethren, mentees, and former acquaintances have written and said a lot about a man who broke all records and pushed boundaries in the realm of banking and applied his fine skills to reshape the entire sector. His legacy in philanthropy will always never be forgotten. I choose to remember his long friendship, undivided loyalty, and his zest for life among numerous other attributes. He was a pillar of strength and support for me, my family, and our businesses. He was not afraid to go out on a limb to help me untie the several knots that actually came up as our organization grew and flourished. He was proud to be part of my success story, and I'm proud to name him my devoted friend, mentee, and brother. Herbert's wise counsel and relentless support was central to the growth and expansion of our organization, the Dangote Group. My family and I will forever cherish his warm friendship and heart of care. It is really very difficult to find another Herbert. I owe him an eternal debt of gratitude. Although Herbert never joined the military line, he could be referred to as a soldier of courage and distinction. The incredible courage he exemplified in overcoming adversity and the discipline he manifested in achieving managerial standards of the highest order was awesome. His inexhaustible energy and the capacity for total concentration was extraordinary outcomes gave me the ray of hope, strength, and unflagging zeal to keep sight on my ultimate goal in my business. His big push led my foray into the previous uncharted oil and gas sector, which is now central to our growth as a conglomerate. Herbert will always remind me that, look, my mentor, we will get there, just hang in there, and we will beat any imagination. I remain eternally grateful to Herbert, who immensely supported me in the completion of our project. And he said that, look, my mentor, if I have to give you my life, I will do so. Let's carry on. Herbert's courage was second to none, and he was really, really fearless. He was never scared of anything. Herbert and I share a common principle of perseverance, which is one of the cardinal virtues of success in business. Harry Truman, the 33rd President of America from 1945 to 1953, once recounted in his memoirs, that being president is like riding a tiger, and a man has to keep riding or be swallowed. A president has to be constantly on top of events, or if he hesitates, events will soon be on top of him. I never felt I could let up a single moment. Harvard prodded me when I hesitated, gave me a nudge when I was weak, and consoled me with the words of my mentor, hang in there. We will remain, he will remain unforgettable, friend, mentee, and a brother, and I feel that I'm part of the family. Bidding farewell to a brother, mentee, and a very, very loyal friend, his beloved wife, Chizoba, and his son, Chizi, is an extremely arduous task for me. But I'm consoled by the fact that Harvard has run a successful race and has gone to a better place. To immortalize my beloved friend, my brother and mentee, I have actually decided to name our major refinery and petrochemical road. Out of the 120 kilometers, the biggest road will be now named Harvard Wigwe. Because what I want is that after we have all gone, people will still be there, visit the refinery, and they will find out who was this Harvard Wigwe. He was a man loved by all, and his boundless energy and uncommon zeal resonated in a life worthy of emulation. His friends remain a template in loyalty. May the Almighty God grant him and all the departed eternal rest, and give the entire Wigwe family, which I'm part of, the fortitude to bear this huge loss. Harvard Wigwe, rest in peace. Thank you.
The fact that Dangote named the major road to his biggest and dearest project right now in the late banker's honor shows how much he loved and cherished his friendship with the late Herbert Wigwe. I also noticed something. The late Herbert Wigwe was from Rivers State. From his name, I'm guessing he was an Igbo man from Rivers State, while Aliko Dangote is an Hausa man from Kano State. Ordinarily, judging by their tribe, according to the laws of tribalism, which some Nigerians hold so dear for whatever reason, they are not supposed to be friends, right? The earlier people let go of tribalism, the better. Rich people don't practice tribalism. Tribalism is actually a poor man's sport. Listen, and I will repeat it again. Rich people don't practice tribalism. Tribalism is actually a poor man's sport. Let that sink in. Rich people are all about common goals and ambitions. Tribalism has been enforced by a group of people to actually control the poor. Now, this story is so sad about the passing of Nollywood legend John Okafor. We all know what happened. This man really suffered. He has been ill for a while. He had diabetic complications. He even lost a leg due to the whole issue.
Good boy. Oh God. I don't know where to start my language. But everything happens exactly on God's own time. When the time comes, it has come. Good boy, if you not go heaven, call me Nama. You will go to heaven and will sit down in the presence of the angels. We eat together. And when the angels make them a while, your life will never change. What people will be talking about today is how come Igbo and P-Square, they are not the same parents. When I tell you.
Now, apparently, he suffered cardiac arrest, which resulted in heart attack, and unfortunately, he passed away. May his soul rest in peace. Now, the one that is even intriguing me again, apart from his sudden death, is the fact that his adopted daughter, in quotes, apparently had control of his TikTok account. Immediately he passed away. According to the blogs, they claim after he passed away, she quickly changed it to her name. Guys, I guess in this life you never know who is really on your side till sometimes it's too late. Anyway, to the legend John Okafor, I say rest in peace. Now, what will you do if after paying a whopping sum of $20,000, your event planner fails to deliver? I'm sure it will be a nightmare for most people. Well, this is the reality of Nigerian vlogger and content creator Ije Simon. According to her, her wedding, which is supposed to take place in the tail end of March this year, that is supposed to take place a few weeks from now, will likely not hold because of her event planner. Watch her video.
How a Houston wedding planner tried to scam me out of over $20,000 part 6. Who is the wedding planner? The wedding planner is Chioma Nwogu of Duped Events. This is her. This is her business. She scammed me out of over $20,000 by taking the venue deposit from us and not paying the venue. My wedding date was supposed to be March 30th, 2024. So today is March 4th. So in like 26 days, I should have been getting married. As of today, I don't have a venue. I don't have the venue deposit. I don't have a planner, because when you sue someone to court, like, how is the person going to keep on planning your wedding? She's dodging my calls. She's ignoring me. She hasn't made any contact with me since November 28th. I've tried to get mutual friends to talk to her. No response. She has fired her lawyer, or he has quit. I went to her Google reviews. She's owing vendors. This same thing that she did to me, she's done to other brides. And so she's basically taking money from the brides, telling them that she's going to pay vendors and not paying vendors. And some of these vendors have worked for free. So she has literally stolen their labor and refused to pay them. And she's also taking money from brides and refused to pay them. So she's stealing from everybody. She's stealing from everybody. Okay, so if you'd like to help me and other future brides, please boost this video, repost, share, comments. Like, this needs to get out there. I know my algorithm hasn't been great lately, but if there's any video that I need people to see, is this video. And also, if you've experienced something like this, please help me, because I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do next. I literally don't know what to do next. So any advice from anybody who has experienced anything like this would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, that's all I have. That's the wedding update, guys.
This is so sad. I can imagine how she's feeling right now. Guys, if you had been in her situation, how would you have handled it? Let me hear in the comments below. Let's talk. Now to this gist that really gladdened my heart. This gist is the gist of reality TV star Queen Atanga. Now, Queen, let me just give you guys small backstory. Queen had a child. You know, people were shocked. Oh, who is her baby daddy? Who is her baby daddy? And it didn't help that if you are Nigerian, you know the way Nigerians treat single mothers. They dragged living daylight out of this lady, but she kept her cool. She didn't say anything. Her baby daddy went missing in action, even when some names were being thrown around, and one of them happened to be a skit maker by the name Lamba. You know, everybody, the guy kept quiet. Nobody came to claim Queen and her baby. It was all cricket. It was Queen left alone with all the dragging and everything. Now, fast forward now, we heard a few days ago that Queen was engaged. Apparently, she had been in an off and on relationship with a guy. Allegedly, that's what the streets are saying. Since 2016, they could have. People are saying this actually because they saw an old picture of both of them. They could have been friends then. Who knows? But people claim they've been dating since 2016, on and off, on and off. Now, immediately this news broke that Queen was engaged, Lamba ran and started releasing pictures of his daughter. Turns out that Lamba is actually the father of their child. Started releasing pictures of their daughter. Even went as far as releasing her data page on her passport. Now people were wondering, like, why now? Why are you suddenly claiming this child, a child that you never claimed publicly? Why now? People feel he's selfish. Some people feel that, oh, he's doing this to protect his interest, that nobody will come and take his child for him. You know, he wants to publicly claim the child so that another man will not publicly call the child his. And we're all, you know, the hupra of everything that was going on. We're ready for what he did next. He's actually fighting for custody of the child, full custody, by the way. He does not want Queen to travel to the UK with the child, because apparently Queen's husband to be is based in the UK. He doesn't want that. He wants that child with him 100%. Now people are divided on this latest development. Like, why do you want to take a child from the mother? You are comfortable, you can as well be traveling to UK from time to time, or the child can come to Nigeria for holidays, you know, from time to time, so that bond will still be there. There's that, and there are people that also claim that the man is well within his rights to fight for his child, that he should claim the child fully. So opinions are really divided on this issue. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. All I know is that Queen is actually winning. I'm so happy for her. Single mothers up! I'm so happy for her. You know why? Single mothers are treated horribly in Nigeria. They will tell you, they won't have a derogatory term for them. They call them second hand. You hear the father of your child mock you, maybe when people have a little argument, be like, second hand, who will marry you? You know, all those kind of derogatory things. Now, Queen is not just getting married, she's getting married to a man that has never been married before. A young man whose mother loves her, apparently. We saw a video of the woman. You know, the affection between both of them was so beautiful to see. I am so happy for Queen. I'm so happy for Queen. She's going to a place where she's loved, adored, and obviously cherished. Single mothers up! Single mothers up! Don't mind me. I know I'm a mess, but I'm so happy for her. Now, from one love story to another love story.
What are you doing?
Moses Bliss and his wife. Moses Bliss is a Nigerian gospel singer. He actually tied the knot over the weekend, got married to a very beautiful Ghanaian lady, and I'm so happy for them. Now, Ghanaians, sure, people have seen now, we are lovers, not fighters. I wish their union nothing but happiness, peace, joy, all the beautiful things they wish for themselves. And maybe intermarriage will actually make Ghanaians and Nigerians get along more. They will cool down for each other. No gra, you know. Intermarriages have, you know, shown over the years to be a very strong binding element between two cultures, you know, group of people. People actually create stronger ties through intermarriages. So I'm hoping we'll have more intermarriages like this, and hopefully Nigerians and Ghanaians will stop fighting and they realize that they are brothers and sisters that should show each other love. And hopefully people like this pastor, yes, this pastor that is supposed to preach love, that is supposed to preach unity, that is supposed to preach positive growth, went on the altar. I was spewing a lot of malicious comments simply because a Nigerian came to preach the gospel in Ghana. Come, I'm not even going to go into all the nonsense details. If you want to watch all the things he said, check out this video. Yeah, click on that video there and see everything he said. Till next time, it's bye for now.